sewage tonight after.
You're fixing to get moved out there, going to come into your territory.
Really? What are they doing talking about septic? Got one hour meeting.
Before we get over there.
I wanted to put Camp Lakeview on the radar. It's a little cold to be taking kids out there and swimming, but we'll be there before you know it. What you've got here is a report from last summer. As a way to try to get more people involved, last summer we had every other Wednesday was a free Wednesday at Camp Lakeview, and we worked with Tri-River Transit and actually bussed kids out to the camp. We had 5 of those. We did it from 10 to 2. We served lunch. We had lifeguards. We had waterfront activities. And as we did that, one of the thoughts was, well, maybe we ought to try to increase that this year. And instead of do every other Wednesday, do every Wednesday. And what you've got there is last year's costs. We ended up spending just over $1,000. Cost us just over $5 a person. We had 173 people come. The question, though, is if we do it more often, we're going to need more help. There's a problem getting enough certified lifeguards. If we did it more often, I think probably Tri-River Transit, who last year did the busing for free, we probably want to have a little compensation. Originally last year we were making up the day of the event and serving peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but when we hit 53 people, we couldn't keep up with the sandwiches, and we switched over to pizza. So another thought would be maybe we would get some civic organization to actually make the lunch and we provide them. So I just wanted to bring this before the commission, see what you all thought. Last year the funding all came from Camp Development Authority. If we were to up the program and hire somebody who'd be doing this on a part-time thing, that would be there every other Wednesday, it would definitely cost us a little more money. I don't know whether we could find somebody to do this or not. The other thought is we might think about increasing the hours, adding another hour and doing another activity. We could do things like nature awareness, some kind of craft stuff, substance abuse prevention, archery, swimming lessons. Each week we could do a different kind of activity. So there are a lot of options, but I think the key issue is person. How do we find folks who can help do this? And we might have to pay. Heaven forbid. So I didn't know what would make the best sense for the commission as we move toward this. I don't have any ideas. You know, I don't have a person waiting in the wings who's about ready to get their lifeguard certification. Maybe.
What about like on the food, if we did pizzas, would that be healthy enough and all those things? I mean, reading a good, seemed to me like last time I talked to Senator Craig, he was willing to do some work for us out here, and you know, so I wouldn't have any problem contacting him again and see.
I think if we added some apples and some carrots to it, we could make it.
Just like you were talking about some civic organizations, I think there's probably a lot of organizations that would be more than happy to help with providing something to eat. I think there's a lot of, I know I'm involved with an organization that loves to try to help out, especially kids in rural areas. So that might be, I could talk to a few people. And I mean, you know, I think it's worth a shot. Sure. It's every Wednesday.
Well, if we did it every Wednesday, we were looking at maybe 9 or 10 times during the summer. Right. I think the positive thing would be that once the public knew, okay, every Wednesday we can go out to Camp Lakeview, the attendance would grow. And of course, it is a facility that is really county commission property. It's set aside for this, to develop a camp out there.
I think we probably have to put that out there and see
See what
what
happens.
yeah, see what happens. That's the only way you can do it.
In
And that's
term-
my opinion.
And in terms of the lifeguarding issue, I think we could,
Yeah, I think we could probably get somebody to do
Okay.
that.
all right. Maybe what we ought to do is pull a camp development committee. I hear you're about ready to be on the camp development committee?
Yeah, I
or
think
you
I saw
are?
my name right here, yeah.
Maybe we could pull
I think that's what we need to
a
do.
meeting together and see if we need to come back to the commission and ask for any kind of additional help for it.
Because really, the thing you're concerned about is the money that will take to go to every Wednesday as far as.
Yeah, and also, I mean, you know, sort of the volunteer last year, there were times during the summer, since it was every other Wednesday, I could go and do something for a week. I would still like to be able to have that ability, so that would mean getting somebody who would, you know. And it is a lake, so I think it does up the concern about making sure people watch kids carefully when they're out there, because it's not a clear swimming pool, it's a dark pool, so you gotta watching that kid first. Okay, we'll have a meeting,
Yeah.
get Commissioner Matthews there and come back with some sort of more in-depth proposal.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
good, thank you very much.
Thanks, Rick.
Next time we'll talk about sewage.